All right, so I'm here at the Nice HK booth, and I have something pretty interesting here. This is the Kojima earbuds. The official model is EBX25Ti Ludens Middle Edition, and you can see Kojima's name on it. The way this kind of came about was apparently Kojima's a big fan of earbuds, and he actually featured one of Nice HK's previous models on his Twitter. They got in touch, and his involvement here is that he confirmed the final model, and that's why you can see his logo on these. These are made of titanium. It is pretty expensive. It's about $405, but it's using a 14.2 millimeter beryllium plated diaphragm. So, some pretty exotic materials there. Anyway, in terms of sound, I mean, for a lot of earbuds, I have a bit of an issue in terms of the fit and finish, and this didn't really fix that for me because it's still a pretty large earbud, and so it doesn't fit super well, but it's not worse than others. In terms of the bass response, you obviously won't get a big IEM bass, but it's still reasonably bassy. I'd say a bit more of the mid-bass hump there. For me, the mid-range, it goes from that about 3K pinna gain and shifts it down to around 1 to 2 kilohertz, which is typical of earbuds. And I'm not the biggest fan of that sort of mid-range, but it's all right. I mean, you got to take what you can of earbuds, right? For the treble, I do find it a little bit splashy, and so you'll definitely want to use foam tip with this one. I think this works quite well if you listen to a lot of instrumental type of music where vocal timbre isn't the most important thing. And like I said, if you have to use an earbud, your choices are limited, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're shopping around for an earbud, you might want to try this out just because it's Kojima Productions, I guess, to see what he likes.